Hello, welcome back to another developer update video. This time with 100% more magic and 100% more me.
more you. Where were you? Where was 100% of you on the last time?
I'm not exactly sure. It's a little bit blurry, but I'll tell you what. I'm glad that in the newer cars, cars made in the last couple of years, there is a special latch in the trunk of the car. So if you're trapped inside, you can escape.
That's very useful knowledge, especially for this strange year. And I agree. The last 12 months are, what is time?
They told me I was absent for quite a few weeks, but it's like Ant-Man in the last Avengers movie. For me, it was only 4 hours.
Exactly.
This is only for the public to know, but this is not the real Juan. This is actually a clone of Juan that we did. We weren't able to completely fill the memories in. He's programmed to not remember any of the things we say about that. So don't mind that.
There's the only way. The only way to tell if for
who is the president of the United States?
Ronald Reagan.
Perfect. Yes,
Perfect,
that's the extent of his memory.
That and I will not reveal if I have a belly button or not, so you will never know if I'm a clone.
All right, let's get to business.
Yes.
Let's talk about the game we love, War Doh. Juan, take it away.
So today we want to talk about just a few things regarding balance changes, release cadence for some content, and how do we plan to keep the meta thriving in the game going forward, and a very, very cool event coming up real soon. Hint, look at Nicolas's background.
I'm looking.
So first of all, what can we tell our players and our community regarding balance changes?
Actually, the topic of balance changes is tied into the release cadence. One we used to have a release at least last year, every couple of months. Sometimes it took us 3 months to have like a big release. We're aiming right now to have a monthly release with the team.
Right.
So this update has some balance changes. It's not as ambitious as the last one, but I know for a fact that a lot of our community members were going to be happy with some of the changes that we made. Some of them were a long time coming.
So it seems that we're planning on doing 1 month of big changes and the next one not so big changes. Yes.
The next one is the month so 1 month big changes. The other one is a little bit of refinement based on the data and the gameplay that we see spawn from the previous month's changes.
I like that. I like that players need to change and switch around their strategies. So don't get too attached to the bunker strategy, or don't get too attached to killbot strategy, because we're gonna be keeping things fresh that way. So the next thing we want to talk about is, I guess, the not so secret or secret event coming up real soon in the next release. Yes.
Okay, so we mentioned this event in the last developer update. This is Dr. Dev's Trial of Style. So this is a special event. This is for any player who's above League 6. Why we're doing that? Because the players who are at those leagues will have a bunch of units and possibly also a bunch of skins, which will help the event to be able to be a success. Because the event, Dr. Dev is charging you with testing out different units and skins. So he will randomly every day choose a couple of units, the least used units that you have. Let's go with Mayor Fire, and some random one, and with a skin. Usually one skin that you're not using. So this will switch up a bit of your strategy coming in. Like as I've said before, I really love going with the zombie skin and going with big units. But possibly Dr. Dev will charge me with going, I don't know, with the pirate skin, and possibly with some smaller units like the jetlings. The thing is, you only gain points if you win using those units. So you have to really switch up your strategy, try to see how you can change your deck and be able to win using what Dr. Dev charges you with. So it's going to be interesting. it's going to be hopefully fun. It's also just extra stuff. Like there won't be any problem if you're not able to complete the challenge in one day. So maybe you can wait till the next day, and Dr. Dev will have a new batch of units for you to use, because he will try to not use the same units day by day or the same skins. So hopefully this will like maybe make you change up your style. Maybe it will also allow you to get a lot more goodies.
Yeah.
So
And
another
will keep,
interesting.
it will keep the meta fresh, right? It will keep the, you will see players playing with skins and playing with units that you wouldn't usually see them playing with, and part of our hope is that spawns new strategies and new metas that are not like apparent right now.
We're always trying to hopefully trying to find some way that you can break the game. Actually, if you can find some many ways to maybe use, like what happened when the clown skin appeared, that many started to use Mr. Poof with it. So things like that can really start like being fun.
And not only that, a lot of players really fall in love with their one strategy, and this is a chance for them to discover things that they didn't know are going to be really cool. Some other synergies with other skins, and this is always something that, as the content director for the game, I really enjoy, because we created all this cool stuff and you're only using like 6% of it. So come on, look at all the other cool stuff that we have for you. And who knows, you might fall in love with a new strategy.
One of the rewards of the event will be threads. Like our players are constantly asking us for ways to get more threads, because they need to improve their skins. So this is a really good way that they will have.
Yes.
It's just winning all around. That's awesome, Nico. And we will have this this new event by the April update.
Well, we're currently trying to see if we advance on some events that are very club exclusive, and with some interesting new battles against maybe not human units. That's what we're searching, like what we're trying to develop right now.
So we're gonna have the club event. Is that what you mean?
Yes, but I'm not gonna say dates for now.
No, don't worry. That's actually great news, Nico, because we teased the club event. I think in December, perhaps we teased the club event.
Yeah.
And it's been something that we're not just getting started. It's been I know that we are like a long way through the development of that feature, but I'm really eager to see how our players react to it. It's very cool that we're going to have a PvE feature, right? Not just a PvP. We're moving away from the PvP game, and we're as you mentioned, we're working on also on a lot of quality of life changes and bug improvements. Is there any bug fix like that you would like to mention that is going out on this April update?
Like we did send an update. It was not a mandatory update. A little bit ago, it was a bit of a problem we had with the Tower of Loot. The Tower of Loot tutorial had a possibility of being stuck if you deleted the game. That could have happened to some users, so we fixed that. There's a system that many of you have started to see that once you complete like you've completed upgrading your cards, your extra cards become coins. So that system has been working correctly in most parts of the game. We just recently saw there are some sections that don't do that. Like they give you the card because they don't check if you've upgraded completely. So we're trying to fix that. And we're also going to possibly send an inbox to every user who's completing that to let them know exactly how many coins they got and for what unit. So that's some of the fixes that we're currently just working on.
All right, guys. So thank you, everyone. It's time to say goodbye.
High fives all around.
High fives.
Take care.
Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.